Kia ora. Tēnā koutou katoa. Greetings and welcome to the impressive Gully Field, Papa Tekaro, here at Ngāmutu, New Plymouth Boys High School, for the first round of the Super 8 Schools First 15 competition for 2024. Today's coverage is brought to you by Whakata Mara TV, who in association with the New Zealand Sports Collective will bring you live coverage every week of the Super 8 Schools rugby program. Today we showcase the first 15s of the host school, New Plymouth Boys High School and Hastings Boys High. When these two teams met last year, it was a very close contest. It was a victory in the end to Hastings, 17-7. So I'm expecting another close encounter today. The weather is perfect for running rugby. The teams have gone through their preparation and their warm-up. They'll be soon on the field. And Hastings Boys High do have a very, very strong record in the Super 8 competition. They have won the competition 2 years, 2017 and 2019. And they were also the top 4 school in New Zealand, I believe 2016 and 2019. So they've got a strong record. And they come to New Plymouth Boys High this afternoon, or this afternoon, to see if they can extend their winning record against New Plymouth Boys High. Both the schools have an athlete-centred approach in developing their students in their sporting endeavours. And the Super 8 Schools competition certainly provides a platform, quality opposition every week for young men to develop their sporting talents. We will now move on and name you the teams that are playing today. New Plymouth Boys High School, first 15. Their front row, Ara Akapu, Sione Aholele, loose head. Sean Matuku will be the hooker, and Tualatu Torimanu will be the tight head. The locks will be Brody Leicester, wearing jersey 4, and 5, Jake Dingle. The back row, Kappa Murray, Luke Goodman will be 6, Jake White will be 8, and Nate Werder will be 7. Moving on to the back line, Harry Fever will take up the number 9 jersey today. Tapu Toko, Tane Nelly will be wearing jersey number 10, the Tau Patahi. Jack Wiseman, co-captain, with his partner Liam Davis, will wear 12 and 13 jerseys. Tau Pārua and Tau Papa. The wings will be Braden Nielsen on the left wing, Billy Rover on the right wing, and Jackson Steele Pumuru at 15. The Hastings first 15 team, their front row, Ara Akapa, is number 1, the loose head, Israeli Kara Na'avalu. Their hooker and captain, JJ Lilo Ayasofo, and their tight head prop will be Remembrance Tahu. Moving into the locking department, number 4 will be Nehemiah La'avu, and 5 will be Eli Southwick. Their back row, Kappa Murray, is Reed Paiwai at 6, Panapa Paia at 7, and Metu Manaasi at 8. Moving into the back line, Mike Brown will be the halfback in number 9 jersey, Putoko. Tani Afamaoina Year 12 student with a very strong left foot and strong kicking game is their number 10, Tau Patahi. 12 is Panapa Lambert, Tau Parua. Rafe Robinson at 13, Tau Papa. The left wing is John Lamiko, also I believe the goal kicker for the team. 14, the right winger, Triumph Voice. And 15, Walter Carver Pumero. So those are the two teams that will line out today in this very important first round of the Super 8 schools competition. It's unfortunate, being a Saturday, that most of the students at the school are not here in attendance to, support their team. They are normally here on a midweek day when competitions are held, but there is a crowd developing and we're hoping for a good game. So we await the teams to come onto the field shortly. It also should be mentioned that the second 15s of both schools have also played this morning, and also the under 14s. The top under 14 players from both schools have also had a chance to show their talent and skills. The referee for today's game is Chloe Sampson. She's one of the most promising young women in the province. She also works at the Tauranga Rugby Union as a rugby development officer, promoting sport for women, especially rugby. The assistant referees will be Jim Graham and Rowan Ockers. So it's a huge honour for Chloe Sampson to be given such an important game on the gully field, which is always an intimidating place for opposition teams to play. And I'm sure she'll account for herself very well in the refereeing department today. Just moving on before the game begins to other matters about these two schools. Both these schools have the huia as their emblem. Both teams have the emblem of a huia, the bird, on their jersey. The Boys High have their motto and vision, be the example. And the Hastings team have Akira the man, and what the values they expect to have from their students in their school to ensure that they have discipline, respect, integrity, empathy, and so on. And both schools also have academies in rugby when students can get expertise in learning their trade during the school hours. As we watch now as the Hastings team is led out onto the field, led out by their captain, JJ Lilo Isofo. They're coming out into the middle of the track, but what is customary at New Plymouth Boys High is for the local team to come down the path through the goalpost, and then we will have to have the traditional hakas from both schools.
Hi, Auntie Solly.
Probably not a good idea if you've got baby here. Hi, boys.
Hi.
How are you?
I got 5 tries.
5 tries today. What?
5.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come here.
So we have the Hastings team lining up, awaiting the arrival of the New Plymouth Boys High School First 15. It should also be noted and mentioned that the Hawke's Bay schools, mostly we're talking here Napier Boys High and Hastings Boys High, they have a very strong record in the Super 8 schools competition. And I think in the past 12 years, because they are within the Hurricanes region, a Napier or a Hastings First 15 has been the team that has become the Hurricanes region school team to compete in the top 4. That's an excellent record for a province. They always turn out some quality athletes, as do New Plymouth Boys High, of course. New Plymouth Boys High had several All Blacks and several alumni of our school have been selected recently in the wider development training squad for the Tauranga Bulls. The most recent match that the Hastings team had was against Scots College, and Scots College from Wellington were the 2023 Wellington champions, and they had a very good victory, 33-17, just recently, so they're in good form. As we watch now the Plymouth team, Namutu team, come onto the field, led by, incidentally, the two co-captains, Jack Wiseman and Liam Davis. Both those players are in the midfield, wearing jersey 12 and 13, which is, a little bit rare to find co-captains both in the midfield, but obviously they have leadership qualities, and it'll be interesting to see how they perform as a duet this afternoon. We await now the Harkers. It's now time to just sit back and enjoy what both schools will put on in the challenge.
Who's here looks better right now? Hurry up, son.
The hakas have been completed. Both teams getting in the huddle now, getting their final directions and advice from their captains. And soon we'll be underway here on the impressive Gully Field at New Plymouth Boys High School. This is the first round match in the Super 8 schools competition. It's always a keenly contested series of games. There are 8 schools involved. And this being the first one being played today. Also being played in Palmerston North is Gisborne Boys High School playing against Palmerston North Boys High School, and each of these games is available for viewers to watch on Nara TV and YouTube. So it will be Tan Nelly, Year 12 student. Number 10, Topatahi, to start this match. Taken in cleanly by the Hastings player there as he marches forward and sets up the first ruck of the afternoon's game. Chasers coming here. Boys High under a bit of pressure, but they found a bit of space. If they can just offload, and they have. The right winger there, making plenty of yardage as they move it into the midfield. Good surge forward there by one of their tight forwards. Quick ball going the same way attack. Putting Hastings under early pressure. Moving the ball wide. And clearly one of the Hastings players there was not over, he was off his feet and in an offside position at the base of that ruck. So the New Plymouth side will get the first penalty. And I believe they may be going to touch. See if they can get their forwards in action early. Test the Hastings team in the drive. So it will be Sean Matuku, Year 13 student, to throw to this line-out. Line-out is a key component of the game. Any set piece is a very key component. You try to get some dominance early. New Plymouth looking at a short side attack there. I think it was Harry Fever off on the short side. They're close to the line. Pick and go is required now. They've latched on. Another opportunity is coming. Slow ball, but yet again they try a one-off runner on the open side. There's opportunities on the short side if they can take it now. The gap was closed down on him, but I think he's going to make the try. From our position in the commentary area here with the wind and the numbers on the backs of those players, unfortunately I couldn't pick up who that try scorer was, but a very well taken pedo there by the Luke Goodman. It appears the number 6, the blindside flanker, scored that. Very promising young player, only year 11, and he was there when it was needed to get across the line and get the first points on the board. New Plymouth ahead 5-0. Hastings appear a little bit shell-shocked with that. The New Plymouth team really took the attack right from the whistle. And they have a chance now for this conversion. And as you can see, the flags go up. So New Plymouth off to a very good start. 7-0. There was Harry Fever, the halfback, who appears to be the kicker for this team. Good short side attack there from the New Plymouth player as Harry Fever sends it into the midfield for New Plymouth as they get their strike plays moving. Left foot kick downtown. Hastings under the ball, clearly moving it on the short side. Good quick ruck ball is needed here for Hastings as they get their pods working, playing off number 9, but net with a very strong tackle. Nice little grubber on the short side. New Plymouth player caught in possession. It appears Chloe Sampson has found a holding on to the ball in the ruck situation there, not allowing the Hastings team to contest for it. So they will now get an opportunity. Will they kick for goal or will they go for the line out? So it's their number 10, Tana Famuaina, strong left foot kicker. So it's the second line out of this match as their hooker, JJ Alilo Osofio. They'll probably try to get their forwards involved now and go for a drive. They've taken it cleanly. Yes, they are starting to pump their legs at the back. They've got a strong front row. Now it comes into the midfield. But the defence is right up there. Good work, well done, New Plymouth. Short side attack from Hastings there. Looking promising. Getting closer and closer to the try line. They'll move to the short side now. Nice little grubber in behind. Found the speedy winger there. Just waiting for the ball to pop into his hands, and a very well taken try there. Well together, yeah, they strung those phases together pretty well, the Hastings team. They moved their forwards into action from the line out, got a good drive, moved it into the midfield, then off to the short side, a nice little grubber in behind for their winger. If I'm correct on the right winger, that would have been Triumph Voice, who was dotted over for his team's first try. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe their kicker is John Lamico from my earlier research before this game, the left winger. It may well also be Tane Famuina. Yep. So, can he make the conversion? Afana Whakao off the left foot. Yes, he can. We've got a close contest here, folks, today at 7 points all. A try apiece and conversion from both teams. Deep kick-off there from Tane Nelly has given the Hastings team plenty of time to send a kick downtown with that strong left foot boot. Field position is important in rugby, and New Plymouth there looking to get some field position, but it's given Hastings a chance to counter-attack here, but ball has been spilled. Can Boys High and New Plymouth counter? Nice cross kick there. Good field position there. Showing good vision there, that midfield player from New Plymouth Namutu. There wasn't much else on, so he's drilled it 30 metres downtown, and they have a good attacking position. It is their throw to this line out. The forwards are meeting in the huddle, deciding what play they will use. Bit of movement in the line out here. It's gone deep. They're going to attack at the back of this line out. They're going to get them all going forward. Now we'll come through the back line. A midfield strike, same way attack. They look rubber in behind, but it would ricochet off a Hastings player. But New Plymouth still in possession. Good surge in the midfield there. Now they have options left and right. And clearly the Hastings side a little bit too frisky there at the base of that ruck. They had options on the left and the right, the New Plymouth team. And they've been penalised. It's important though to get off the line quick in rugby and apply pressure to the opposition, especially from a ruck ball. If you can get in there quickly and get off the line and put teams under pressure, you can turn the ball over. And on that occasion, just a little bit too much, they got offside. As I said earlier, it's very difficult to pick up the numbers on the shirts from our commentary position. I am commentating this game as a sole commentator, and I do not have the benefit of a monitor to check their numbers close up. And that kick was successful. It's taken the score out now, 10 points to 7. New Plymouth playing very well. Hastings coming up in a line here to put pressure on the New Plymouth receiver, but well done, New Plymouth. They've got the ball at the back of the ruck. Setting up a structure in the midfield, same way attack. Little chip in behind, there was plenty of space there. They're testing the Hastings defence. Yet again, New Plymouth, they've regained the ball. New Plymouth playing very well in these early stages of the game, taking it to the Hastings defence. Nice backdoor play as they quickly shovel the ball on. This time we'll strike in the midfield. Good clean out work from New Plymouth there as they get good, quick 2-second ball. Nice return play there. Third or fourth phase, getting quick ball, putting a lot of pressure on Hastings. This time at playing off 9, the forwards will have another crack at trying to break the Hastings defence. Pick and go through the middle. Hastings looks like they may have infringed there, but referee Chloe Sampson says play on. Nice little dummy and go and making metres. Hastings defence looking a little brittle. New Plymouth have been awarded a penalty. It's about 20 metres from the try line. They're going to go for their touch. Everything must work well for them now. They must get a good accurate throw. They must get their jumpers and lifters doing everything correct. You just wonder whether Hastings will contest this line out. Nice clean take there as they come a willy away. Hastings defence right up, but they crash through the middle. Good quick ball required. Crisp passing here. Nice little grubber in behind. He just couldn't quite connect though. Good option there chosen from the outside player there. Charge down, could be a try. But New Plymouth have been deemed to have been in an offside position. So it's a chance for Hastings now to clear their line. They've been under a lot of pressure in the early moments of this game. So it's another line out, Waka Rarangi. And it is the Hastings team to throw in. Good contest there by New Plymouth Boys High. They have the ball and they surge forward. Nice pot of three taking it forward. Second phase now moving on to the third phase. Pick and go through the middle. Strong attacking run there from that counter-attack player from New Plymouth. Quick ruck ball, they get it. Nice pass out wide, it must be if they can get into the try line zone. They try again, using one or two of their bruising forwards. They're certainly making good meters, pick and go close to the post. Testing Hastings' defence around the fringes. Been very impressed with the way New Plymouth Boys High are approaching this game. They're running direct at the opposition. They're forcing them to make tackles, the Hastings team. They've got good support runners. They're offloading in the tackle. They're very good at the clean out. Playing very well. Kapai playing very well. So Hastings have chosen probably a six-man line out. They bunch forward, but well picked off by New Plymouth. New Plymouth's line out has been working very well, not just their own ball, but they're taking, some of Hastings as well. Well done again, New Plymouth. Hastings yet again infringing around the ruck. And Chloe Sampson, promising young woman referee in this province, has given New Plymouth another chance now to perhaps take a kick for goal, yes. And they have chosen that option. Certainly within this kicking range. Points on the board are important in a Super 8 competition. 30 minutes running time per half. If points are on offer, you best take them rather than wait till late in the game and have to go into catch-up mode. Just while he is taking this kick, it's important to mention for Kata Maori, the sponsors that they have on board this year. They have Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Bailey's Real Estate, and Apollo Clothing. So we thank you for your sponsorship to allow First 15 Rugby to be covered throughout the Super 8 schools competition. Thank you. Excellent kick there from the New Plymouth kicker. Has put his team out now to a 13 points to 7 lead. Been very impressed by the way New Plymouth have started this game, putting a lot of pressure on the Hastings team. They are coached by Ray McDonald, Chris Luke, and Perry Lawrence. So they've done a good job in getting their team ready for this game. Good strong run up the middle there as they try and set attack to go left or right. They go left. Good strong surge down the left edge there. They're getting quick ball. They're getting very, very quick ball. 2-second ball, lightning quick ball, as we would say. And it's allowing them to just keep the Hastings team backpedaling a bit and not being able to set their defensive structure. And to be fair, the New Plymouth team have had quite a lot of the ball so far in this game as Hastings now get a chance. Good double around their players. They look to set someone alight on this side here. The left winger is taking in a good tackle though. Good surge through the middle there from Hastings. They spilt the ball. Did it go forward? Apparently not. Pick and go through the middle, testing New Plymouth defence. Just unable to offload in the tackle there, that Hastings player, but really showing a little bit more urgency in their game now, the Hastings team. Behind on the scoreboard, 13 points to 7, but they haven't been inside New Plymouth's 22 very often. This may be their chance. We don't want scoreboard pressure. Papatai Katai to come into this game, but New Plymouth won that line out. Good work at the breakdown there, cleaning out very efficiently. John, the Moko on the left wing here, finding a bit of space at will. He needs to find a player to offload to. This looks more promising, Hastings. That's much better ball. Spreading it wide. Good defence, New Plymouth. Round the bootlace. There's a hole there. Yes, he's taken it. Where's the support play? Has he got enough speed to get to the line? He pops it up. This is promising, Hastings. Putting real pressure on New Plymouth's defence. Pick and go close to the line. Can they make it count? I think they can. Yes, they've got through. And the try has been scored. It's just reward for the effort they've just put into the last 2 or 3 phases of this game. They certainly tested the New Plymouth defence and they got the reward they wished for. A pick and go close to the line from one of their forwards. Well done, Hastings. Kapai. Strong surge by John Lamiko on the left wing. Started that play. There was good support play. They had another surge through into the midfield. And then the gap opened up. And when he was tackled, the forward surged in, got good clean ball, close to the line. Pick and go, over for a well-deserved try. So, the conversion, whaka, is successful. It's tightened up the score. In fact, it's put the Hastings team in the lead. That was a 7-pointer. Hastings ahead now. 14 points to 13.
G'day, KJ.
Around about 24 minutes of running time.
Big shakes, White. Let's go, go, go.
There wasn't many options there for the number 10 of the Hastings team there, Tane Famuina. He had a lot of pressure applied to him and cut down his space, so he was forced to kick for touch. New Plymouth now have the ball again. Their line-out has worked very well so far today. Nicely taken there, but a tap down has given Hastings the ball. Quickly offloaded. This looks promising for Hastings. Has he got the speed? Step. He's been shut down close to the try line. Then it's a pick and go. They came screaming into their ruck, the Hastings players. Referee Chloe Sampson has blown her whistle. There's a penalty, but they weren't able to take it quickly. But now they tap and go. It's going to come out wide here. There's plenty of players here. But we had an intercept. Has he got the speed? Great intercept there, but he just shut down as soon as he started to put his foot on the gas. Harry Fever, nice little box kick. Oh, that didn't work out too well for you, Hastings, and New Plymouth have gladly said thank you, we'll take the ball, and now they set up the ruck, short side pack. Nice little grubber kick there from their halfback, Harry Fever. Harry Fever, a year 13 student here. His father, Craig Fever, ex-Tauranga halfback a few years ago. Showing all the skills that his father once showed as well. And a nice little grubber kick on the short side. Good field position for his team. But it's a take in the middle of the lineup from New Plymouth. Great surge forward. Hastings a little bit asleep there in the communication at the line out. Pick and go around the fringes. Another pick and go. Two phases, keeping the ball close. Another surge, couple more metres. It's a turnover. Hastings gladly received that ball, but yes, they've been given a penalty. They weren't given a real opportunity to contest for the ball on the ruck. So they've received the penalty. And he's not successful with that kick. Nice wide passing here from New Plymouth in the counter-attack. Chris passing, all in front of the player. He made a good 30 metres on the far side. They're coming back this way now. Against the grain, that player went back towards the traffic. Setting a ruck again. This looks promising, New Plymouth. Drawing passes needed. Setting a midfield ruck and a backdoor play there. Spaces out wide. He could catch it. Yes, he has, but he's looking for some opportunities by jinking back in field. Some good quality rugby here being played by New Plymouth as they get closer and closer to the try line. They're within the 22 now. Yet again, Hastings fringing around the ruck area and gifted another opportunity for the Namuti team, New Plymouth. To even up the score. Currently 17 points, beg your pardon, 14 points to 13 if this is successful. That would put New Plymouth ahead as we go into the half-time break. While he's lining up this kick, I also should mention the sponsors that the first 15 of New Plymouth Boys High have on board this year. WR Phillips, Phoenix Shipping, BWL Surveyors or BTW Surveyors, Weir Brothers, Bounce Back Physio. Your support for the first 15 is appreciated, for without support it's very difficult to run a rugby first 15 program. This looks interesting now. The kick was unsuccessful, but New Plymouth had another chance to surge to the line. But no, it's Hastings. They've taken the ball away from the initiative that New Plymouth had. Slow ball though. And I think you'll find after this kick we'll pretty be close to half time. No, we're having a substitution made. Once again, I cannot pick up the number on the back of this player's jersey, so I cannot comment on who that player might be. Anyway, back to the action. New Plymouth condense up on the line out. Nice ball there. Good running option here, taking it back against the traffic. But unfortunate there, it was spilled in the contact zone. Quite a physical tackle in the ball and all area. And opportunity lost. So the Kakari, the scrum, needs to be reset. The Hastings team have the put in. Mike Brown, year 13 halfback. The back line is lined up deep. Nice steady scrum for Hastings to attack from. They're looking for a planned move here. A backdoor play. It's slippery underfoot because that player lost his footing, but they move back into the open side now, looking for a chance to apply some pressure to New Plymouth in the midfield. Good backdoor play and a flat pass, face pass to, but it was deemed to be forward. But that was good play for a first 15 team. They had a backdoor play and then a face ball, as we would say. But unfortunately, it just went forward. I mentioned earlier it was 30 minutes per half, but it is not. It is 35 minutes. And we've been running time about 34 and a half minutes, so it won't be long before the first half will be completed. Current score is Hastings Boys High 14, New Plymouth Boys High 13. Bit of rain coming onto the ground now. It's a little bit slippery underfoot. One or two of the players have found that already today, slipping when they tried to get some action going. Slow ball here for Hastings. New Plymouth are lined up to come forward and apply pressure. New Plymouth were lined up on the line there, but must have been deemed to be ahead of the last man's foot of the ruck. There's opportunity now for Hastings before the half-time break. The referee must have told them, yes, there is more time. The strong left foot of their number 10, Tani Thamoania, has given his team a good attacking option here. 10 metres from the try line. This is where forwards like to go to work. Get a nice take off the top, bring it down, drive, get some good leg drive and really put pressure on the opposition. Let's see if they do that. It's at the boot now. They're moving forward, but New Plymouth have taken it down. Good open side surge there. Another metre or two. It's on the deck. Draw and pass. But no, he managed to slip through the tackle. A little bit ineffective, but it was a good option. They drew the players in close and then a little short side attack and over for a very good try. It was a one-on-one, just a slight dummy and, show and go. And well done, Hastings. Kapai. Hastings now will go out to a 19 points to 13 lead. But the whakau, the conversion to come. It's a wide kick. It's a wide-angled kick. The kicker, Kaiwahana. So it will be John Lemiko, the left foot goal kicker, I believe. Strong left foot kicker. Very, very good attempt and a conversion. It was very successful. That's put his team ahead at the halftime break, 21 points to 13. Just on balance for a couple of moments here. I'd have to say that both teams are evenly matched and it's a contest that could go either way. So we have a short break now and we're back with you very shortly.
It's a real privilege, but for us, we want to see others get involved in this. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
Sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
The forest should never have been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in it. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
Welcome back to the Gully Field here at New Plymouth Boys High School for this first round Super 8 schools clash between the host school, New Plymouth Boys High School, playing left to right in the second half against, beg your pardon, they'll be playing right to left against Hastings Boys High School. First half was an even contest. Both sides had plenty of opportunities to score, but at the end of the first half, it was the Hastings Boys High School team who came out and got 3 tries, all converted. They lead 21 points to 13. The Plymouth Boys High have had 2 penalties and a try, but it has been a pretty even contest as we await the second half. I'm sure the coaches have given their players a few words of wisdom. Unfortunately, the rain is going to make it a little bit slippery underfoot, but there's plenty to play for here. There's nice deep kick there from the Hastings player, but unfortunate for him and his team, he gave a little too much effort on that kick. So New Plymouth will gladly take the scrum. The Kakari, and they'll get a chance to attack from the midfield. Been very impressed with one or two of the players in the New Plymouth team this afternoon. Brody Leicester at number 4 and Jake Dingle, the 2 locks, have had a good battle there in the line-out, getting good quality ball. They've had some good running in the midfield, Jack Wiseman and Liam Davis. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Hastings team. The back line lined up here, but no, it's a tight head. You don't see that very often as the halfback scoots away. He's got quite a bit of speed. They've got to get quick support now as he goes to ground, and the penalty has come. The New Plymouth player a little bit too eager there to contest for the ball, but the little halfback there, Mike Brown, just scampered away from a tight head you don't see too often in rugby, but the opportunity was there. The scrum had turned and he was away like lightning. Made 20 or 30 metres, giving his team very good field position. They have the scrum feed. This might be the chance for the elusive and fast and strong Hastings backline players to try a play. They've probably practiced on the training field. Into the midfield. Trying to push through. He just ran the hole. Pick and go close to the line now. They're latching on. They're playing off 9. Good surge in the midfield here. They need quick ball. That player dropped his shoulder. Same way attack. Overlap looking like to here if they can offload it. Hastings applying the early pressure in the second half. They're close to the line. This time you might put your shoulder and drive through for the try, but not quite. They get another attempt now. They're all lining up. And although I couldn't quite see how that happened, it would have been a pick and go close to the line, and one of their strong forwards, I believe their front row forwards perhaps, has found a gap close and got over the line for a very well taken try. It began from a very powerful scrum that gave them the tight head. They got good field position. They ended up getting a penalty, I beg your pardon, a scrum. And from that scrum and following events, they put real pressure on the New Plymouth side and have scored a very good try. Good Pero there, well done. So that's taken the score now out to 26 points to 13. Conversion to come. Conversion successful. Kapai.
Come on, you Plymouth, let's go.
Hastings team would be pleased to have their nose in front now. They started off slowly in this game. They've got themselves into a reasonably comfortable lead at the moment, 26 points to 13. It's up to New Plymouth now. What can they offer in the second half? Well, that's the second mistake from the kickoff. The Hastings Boys High player did that earlier, and now it's the New Plymouth team to do the similar mistake, just overcooking it. Both left foot kickers too, by the way, and out on the full. Hastings now have a good opportunity from a midfield scrum. Their backline is split on both sides. You're never quite sure which way the ball is going to go. Where will they attack? First job has to be a strong, steady scrum, which they have. They go left. Another opportunity now with one of their tight forwards as back in the pocket. We'll just get from field position, they say. Counter-attack chance here for New Plymouth. Hastings really excited about that penalty they've just been given. They were over the ball contesting for it, and they had the rights just like they have. When the opportunity is there at the ruck zone, if you get over the ball, you have equal rights to try to secure it. They've been given this penalty in a kickable range. And yes, they are going to take that chance to kick for goal. scoreboard, Papa Tatai, is that Hastings are ahead 26 points to 13. Opportunity now for the Hastings team to add to that score. It's a left foot kick. Left foot funner. Struck it well. Excellent kick there. Adds another 3 points to the Hastings team. They now lead 29 points to 13. Clearly taken there from the Hastings player. Yeah, pretty clearly obvious. The extra strategy there will be to just take it down and kick for touch, but as Brodie Leicester has pointed out to the referee, he was a pass back into the 22. So it comes back now to a line out, a good attacking option for the New Plymouth side. The players have got together and decided what option it will be. I anticipate it will go to either Brodie Leicester or Jake Dingle. An overthrow, here we go. Hastings up the middle. Good crisp passing here. Looking for an overlap perhaps. Hastings realigning as they move back into the open side. Quick ball is needed now, they have it. And they have the hand up, they have the advantage. It's a Paanga. The advantage was given to the Hastings team, and the advantage has turned into a penalty. Hastings have gone with a 6-man, maybe 5-man line-out, put some of their big boys, strong ball carriers, into the back line as they get a nice take there. You can expect to see them being utilised now as we are pushing forward with one of those forwards. You can't tell which. Quick ruck ball and a short side attack. So just when he was trying to offload in the tackle, hit his arms through in the tackle, but well done, New Plymouth. Your defence was accurate. You popped the ball out. You have the chance now from the scrum. Chloe Sampson, the most promising woman referee at the moment in the province, being given this opportunity to referee this game, was just waiting for that scrum to get set. Good attacking option here. They've thrown a wide pass, looking to counter-attack well. Slow ball, unfortunately, but it worked out quite well for the New Plymouth team. They were trying to get their flying winger, Braden Nielsen, who's playing on the left wing, into action. He's a very quick runner and a very, very capable footballer. Beg your pardon, he's gone back onto the right wing, I believe. The left wing is Billy Rover. We have a short injury break at the moment, and while that is going on, we might make mention that both schools have very strong sporting academies. New Plymouth Boys High and have what very few schools have. They have a strength and conditioning program within the school. They have a ice bath, 2 or 3 ice baths, and a sauna. And they have students who can come and do their strength and conditioning and get themselves ready for the next game after a bruising game of rugby and go through the hot-cold treatment. Hastings, on the other hand, have several academies as well, encouraging all their students to be involved and improve their skills. And yeah, not just the rugby, it's cricket, there's basketball, there's hockey, there's football, as do New Plymouth. So both schools are encouraging their students to be involved in sport, which is precisely what Whakata Māori and their liaison with New Zealand Sports Collective are doing, promoting the good values that sport give to students. And we thank you once again for providing coverage of our Super 8 schools competition. Nice take there from the Hastings at the front of the line out. Exit strategy, yes, back to their number 10 who will play for touch. This is where New Plymouth must really try to make things count. They have the throw-in. They've got to strike together a play and put some pressure on Hastings. The line-up's been working quite well this afternoon. They've got a big gap there. You can expect some movement along the line here. So Brody Leicester has gone back. They've got a 5 men lined up at the back. Where's the ball going? Well, that was quite innovative. 5 players all lined up, not at the front of the line out, but at the back. They came forward in unison, but weren't able to secure the ball. Hastings are very vocal in this line-out, almost to the point of being intimidating. Good line-out take there from the Hastings player. They're going to attack from deep within their own 22, but they're met with a very strong tackle. Well done, New Plymouth. Can they turn it over? No, they can't. Bouncing ball. Well regathered there, though, as they try to set alight the flying winger on the right-hand side. Yes, they've got a good pass. Can he keep moving and get some support he needs? Getting closer to the try line. This is New Plymouth's chance. Pick and go through the middle. Yes. It must be a try. Very good play from New Plymouth there. They just played what they saw in front of them. The flying right winger, Braden Nielsen, set the team alight and cut in field. And when the support play came close to the line, another player took it forward. And as all good teams, when they get close to the line and the opposition are starting to scramble on defence, was just a quick pick and go through the middle. Well done, New Plymouth. You're back in this game big time. Conversion is successful. That narrows up the score now to 29 points to 20. Very good play there from the New Plymouth team. Well done. Nice high kick off there from their number 10. But New Plymouth have the ball and are starting to move it into the midfield. Unfortunately, it's coughed up. Opportunity now for Hastings. Good defence. The player head on there, not afraid to tackle. Body tackle. Mike Brown, the nifty little halfback for the Hastings team, talking to his players in the back line. I'm sure they're going to use the players there, but there is a good opportunity on the short side here. If they have a good scrum, they could really burst off on the short side. One-on-one, have an overlap, but we'll see what happens. Yes, it is on the short side we go. Strong tackle there, driven him back into the ground. But it's a pick. Their player deemed to be offside. It would have been an opportunist try though. He was looking for that chance, but unfortunate not to be. Big pile up there as they scream into the ruck. New Plymouth have the ball, I believe. They've certainly got an advantage as Harry Fever with his right foot, unfortunately, didn't get a very good strike on that ball. He skied it infield, which would have been a great attacking chance for the Hastings team, but they'll come back now for this penalty.
Read another book. Read another book. Time to read another book. Let's go, let's go.
Hastings looking for a chance to break through in the middle so they can split their attacking options left or right, which they have. Still on his feet, that player, making good yardage. Good strong defence from the Plymouth players though, as Hastings still looking for opportunities close to the ruck. New Plymouth right up to the task on the defence.
Go, 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 go!
There's a loose ball here. Can New Plymouth capitalise? No, they can't. Chloe Sampson has blown her whistle twice. She's going to have a chat now to one or two of the New Plymouth players. Perhaps call out the captains, the co-captains, 12 and 13. Have a chat, settle the team down. Because there have been a few penalties around the breakdown area. But the penalty remains, and opportunity now for Hastings to put further points on the board. They're ahead 31 points to 20. They have chosen to go for the goal. Not too sure what the hold-up is here, but maybe they're not. Maybe, yes, they are. They're going to go for the kick. They're going to go for the whanau. Left foot kicker, who's been very successful so far today. Well within his kicking range. No mistake, right through the middle. It's taken the score out to 34 points to 20. 34 points to 20. Hastings ahead.
Come on, boy.
Good clearance there from the Hastings side. There was good pressure applied from New Plymouth. They did apply pressure there, but plenty of time to clear for touch. New Plymouth's line-out has been very successful today. A couple of occasions they haven't been quite accurate. They have a chance now with a five-man line-out. They have their ball-carrying forwards out on the back line. This is where they'll probably try to attack. First phase. Bit of movement in the line-out now as they move. And it's gone deep. Well done. Nice take. Good backdoor play there. Bringing in one of their forwards there. He strikes through the middle. Very strong tackle there on that player. Oh, unfortunate. It's an intercept, but he was quickly wrapped up, didn't get a chance to get his legs moving. Very promising attack there, just undone by that Hastings player getting in there and getting an intercept. New Plymouth, though, showing a lot of initiative and certainly trying to spread the ball wide and attack at every opportunity. The scoreline doesn't reflect how they've played. They've played pretty well, and they can be pleased with their effort. So, not straight called there. Just while they're resetting the scrum, I thought I might mention that the Plymouth Boys High's most recent game was against Francis Douglas Memorial College, and they had a good victory there. And they've won that trophy that is available every year, the John George and Max Carroll Trophy, 10 years. 10 years in succession in the crosstown rivalry, and that was played just recently. So they came into this game with good form, which we go into the short side. Good attacking chance down the right edge, kicking behind, but they haven't had a chance to regain the ball. Hastings have it. And they'll start to attack from deep within their own 22. They've found some space out wide. Kick and chase. Caught in possession. New Plymouth have to get back quickly. They have secured the ball. Well done, New Plymouth. They tried a short side attack. Return ball inside. They will need to clear their line quickly. Big wide pass here. Serious opportunity for Hastings to attack. Get on the outside of the player. He tried to. Gave a bit of a fend. Hastings still in control of this ball. Good surge up the middle. Pick and go through the middle yet again. Good play. Good tactics. Now a strong bruising run. One off player from 9. Hastings in control here. Return ball. Making meters at will. But it's a turnover. Kicking. Little chip in behind. Unfortunate for him. He just couldn't quite get his hand on that ball. But he's been chased down by Brodie Leicester. Certainly didn't give up. Chance now for Hastings to attack yet again. Can he offload? Yes, he can. It's very, very good play there, Hastings. You deserved that try. You got into good position, good support play. Eyes up rugby, I guess you could call it. They played what they saw in front of them and managed to get the ball into space and over for another very good try. Been some strong defence from both teams today and some very strong tackles. And it's been a physical contest. Hastings have a very strong group of forwards, and they are certainly very good at the pick and go, but they're also very good at spreading the ball wide and getting in the support and looking for opportunities, running the holes, as we say, and offloading and tackles. So they've played quite well today and deserve their victory, or deserve their being on top at the moment. So it's 39 points to 20. Conversion to come. Conversion successful. Hastings out now to a 41 points to 20 lead. Hastings certainly have played a lot more effectively in the second half. They struggled early on in this game. Plymouth had the edge, but there's been a lot of play in the second half that have gone Hastings' way. There's still time now for New Plymouth to get some points on the board. Another deep kick. A good pressure applied, New Plymouth. Kick down the middle this time from number 10, Tane Whamoina. Giving New Plymouth a chance to attack, counter-attack. Good breakthrough there and good stepping skills. He's going to go all the way.
It's already dissipating.
So it's 41-25. Hastings ahead at the moment with a very good individual try there. New Plymouth. The opportunity came. He just took off. And good stepping skills. Didn't need any support play and over for a very good try as the conversion is soon to be made. Looked pretty good, but it was waved away. Pretty good effort, though, from way out on the far side of the field. That would have been Tarnelli, no doubt. So we're back to a restart. And yet again, it'll probably be a deep kick. It is a deep kick, giving New Plymouth a chance to counter-attack, which they do. Looking to find a space. And it's a turnover. Opportunity now for Hastings so they can keep control of the ball. Good clean out there as they move it on the short side, the left edge. They've been shut down defensively by New Plymouth, but they will gain the penalty. And two blasts on the whistle indicates to me that Chloe Sampson is not happy about something that New Plymouth are doing at the breakdown. Notwithstanding that, the penalty has been given, awarded to the Hastings team, but I think there might be a small injury break. A player seems to be being attended to right now. While this player is being attended to, I said earlier in the commentary that the Hastings team had a very good win against Scots College, 33-17. They also had two strong wins against Wellington College and Fielding in their pre-season matches. They lost narrowly to Sacred Heart and St Kentigern in their build-up to this particular match. New Plymouth Boys High, on the other hand, they lost to Fielding. They went on a pre-season jaunt down to Wellington, playing Wellington College, losing 15-7. Nelson College losing 33-22, but they did win against St Pat's Town, 43-12. They beat Wanganui Collegiate 24-21, lost to Auckland Grammar 26-12, and as I said earlier, that the Francis Douglas game was a comfortable win, 27-17, which was held just recently. So both teams have had plenty of rugby leading up to this game. This is the first round of the Super 8 schools competition. And currently, as the scoreboard indicates, the Hastings team is ahead, 41 points to 25. And they have a real opportunity from this line out. Close to the line. Their line out has been functioning pretty well too. And they have a strong set of forwards. They can either drive through the line out or they can come out in the midfield. They're going to try the drive first. It has been stopped. Well done, New Plymouth. Ball is available for Hastings. Very direct run to the line there from that player. Looking for an opening. Opportunity here to counter-attack Hastings. Nice crisp passing. Looking for an offload, still on his feet though. Looked like that might have been a forward pass. Makamura. So the Kakeri scrum will be. You play with this opportunity now to attack in the defensive 22, but they've shown already today that they're not going to play it safe. They're going to attack. They've got a few players here on the short side, but they're under pressure at the back of that scrum. Well done, Hastings. You applied some pressure there and made it difficult to clear that ball. This time, New Plymouth get it wide. Out to the speedy right winger. All going well. That could be Braden Nielsen or even Jackson Steele. They're both very quick. They just haven't had too many opportunities today. They've been shut down before the ball has managed to get there, but as you saw earlier with that individual try, whichever of those two players scored that, they certainly have the wheels and the skills to beat individual players. Into the midfield now for New Plymouth. Show and go. Nice work there. Nice offload. Keeping the ball alive, but it's been turned over.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Tap and go this time. Good surge going forward there. A few replacement players on the field now as they look for an opening. Good stepping play there from Liam Davis. That would be Brodie Leicester on the short side. They come back on the open. Good backdoor play there as they start to spread out wide. Good play here, New Plymouth. Cutting back in field. Support players there. Nice quick ruck ball as they move into the midfield.
Let's go, boys.
Well done, New Plymouth. Quick ball now. This is really promising. They've spread the ball left to right. Gone through about 6 phases now. Now's your chance, New Plymouth. This is where you've got to make it count. Good wide pass here. come back for the penalty. Tap and go, surge to the line. Can he break through? He's wrapped up in a tackle.
Go boys, go!
They're trying to put him to ground. He has gone to ground, but he's right close to the line. Brody Lester put his head down and surge to the line. They're working hard to get across. This time it might be for New Plymouth. They're trying again. This time they must be through. They found a hole there, but no, it's still at the back of the ruck. They've got to score now. They're putting it wide.
Go, Billy!
He's waiting for the opportunity out wide. He's jinked and diving. Yes, he's over. Nice stepping work there from the replacement player. He came on and game alive now, New Plymouth. You've moved the ball left to right. You've certainly tested the fitness level of the Hastings team now. And that was good quality rugby. The ball was moved left to right. Many players involved, good support play. And when it came back to this side, a nice big cutout pass. Found the replacement winger, I believe, on this side in a good position to step in field and score. Well done. Excellent conversion there from Tane Nelly, and that's the end of the game, folks. It's a 41 points to, I guess it's 32. The conversion was made. 41 points for Hastings and 32 for the New Plymouth side. So Hastings get the first. They get the first round victory today in a very close contest between themselves and New Plymouth Boys High, a game that was exciting to watch, difficult to commentate with the wind and so on, but I hope you've enjoyed that. What happens next week? New Plymouth side have a game against St. Pat's Silverstream on the 29th of May. That will be in Wellington before their next Super 8 match, which will be here at the Gully against Hamilton Boys High. Hamilton Boys High have been a dominant force in the Super 8 schools competition, having won, I believe, 10 of the last 12 with one drawn Super 8 titles. Pretty impressive record. So Hamilton will be here next week, in the 6th of June to play against New Plymouth Boys High. Hastings, on the other hand, having a week off before they have their next game against Palmerston North. So thank you at the moment for watching this commentary. So it's Ngā mihi nui, thank you, ka kite anō, matiwa, see you next week or see you later. Cheers.
Thank you.